I'm Elvis, curator of the unbelievable and architect of the unknown. They burned her at the stake. They drowned him in the river. They shouted, "Witch!" and the sky cracked open. Across continents, across centuries, the same impulses pulse. Fear, accusation, ritual. From the frozen highlands of Europe to the tropical jungles of Melanesia, witches were never simply bad women. They were scapegoats, medicine women, nightmares given a name. In the 15th, 18th centuries, Europe recorded an estimated 40,000, 60,000 executions for witchcraft, roughly 75% women. In Germany alone, one prince-bishopric executed up to 900 over 5 years. Meanwhile, millions of miles away in Papua New Guinea, accusations of sorcery still erupt. Lynchings, tortures, entire villages convulsed by fear. It started as myth. The Strigoi of the Carpathians, the Aswang of the Philippines, the Penanggalan of Malay folklore, the forest-dwelling Asan-Bosum and Ads of West Africa, the Vitala of India's dark tombs. Each culture conjured its witch figure in shadow, an outsider accused of stealing from the living and the land. 6 legends. 6 continents, 1 pattern. Psychologists today say witch hunts are social contagions. Fear becomes reflexive, hysteria structured like ritual. Neurologists identify how trauma, isolation, and poison mimic possession. But myth didn't vanish. It evolved. In modern times, we followed the same currents into crime. In 1892, Rhode Island, townsfolk exhumed Mercy Brown, burned her heart, and drank her ashes to stop tuberculosis. In 2000's Papua New Guinea, dozens of women labeled Sanguma were tortured and killed. A law in 2022 finally criminalized the accusation. On U.S. soil, New England's Puritans hung, pressed, and drowned suspected witches during epidemics of fear. Not always flames, not always courts, but accusations wrapped in the old language of power, fear, and the unknown still ripple across societies. So when someone asks, "Where do witches go?" remember, they never left the forest. They never left the dream. They always waited in the silence between accusation and belief. Remember to follow or subscribe, because some signals only reach those who listen after dark. Follow the truth, they won't air at midnight. I'm Elvis, curator of the unbelievable and architect of the unknown. Find every story, every whisper, on TikTok and YouTube, or what's that